What's up, everybody? Live Farmer 73. Love y'all. What's going on? Happy whatever day it is. I'm lost. Happy sugar-free Sunday. It's always sugar-free Sunday here. Sugar-free Sunday is just being mindful of what you're putting in your body, what you're eating. Sugar-free Sunday is just making sure you know exactly what's going inside your body. Before I get going, I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting me. Thank you for everybody for sending a donation for the Pond Fund. I also want to say thank you to everybody that was sending the Pond Fund to the PayPal, sending the Pond Fund to Cash App, and all of that. Those are the people that you don't get a chance to see online. So I want to say thank you for that, number one. Number two, thank you for all of the support. Number three, my Renaissance grandma, what's going on? My other thing, I want to get right into this video, but I'm here to tell you right out the gate, no, it's not clickbait. It's real. You know something that you don't hear? We keep hearing about how hard it is to do this homesteading thing. We keep saying it's not easy. It's so much to do. It's so hard. It's so hard to buy land. But you know one thing we don't do? We do not tell each other how to pull this off. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because the mindset of us getting something, we do this. We all get something, and we do this. Because you want to look like the top dog. You want to look like the boss. So you don't share no information, right? We don't share no information with each other. And then you start looking at this dude, he think he better than me because he got this car, he got that house, he got this, he got that. Well, the reason why people think that is because you won't share any information with anybody else, because now that you got it, you won't share it. That ain't what this channel is about. This is not what this channel is about. This channel and me, myself, in real life, I have even been told that you talk too much about, you let out too much information. Because sometimes you have to give out your personal information to make a point, to prove a point, to make sure that everybody is in the know. Sometimes you have to make yourself vulnerable so everybody, your people or whoever, is in the know. And it is what it is. So we're going to do a few things, and then we're going to talk about that hoarding knowledge thing. Okay, because that's what people are doing. They're hoarding knowledge. You ever had somebody have a good job and you down on your luck, or you working at a fast food restaurant, but they got a really good job, they just scored. Now, years ago, you helped them find a good job when they was down on their luck. But now that they got this really great job, they won't tell you nothing. You didn't even know they worked there. They didn't even tell you they got a new job. They won't tell you nothing. The only way you find out that they got a new job is they drive up in an expensive car, or they invite you over to their new expensive house, right? Let me see. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on here. Hold on. Okay, we good. Because I burnt my data up the other day. But that's what people do. Then be like, dang, dude, you driving clean. Where you get this from? Oh, yeah, it's a little something, a little something. You thinking like, wait a minute. Last time I checked, you was part-time at Wendy's. No, even worse than that. Last time I checked, you was part-time at Arby's. Don't nobody eat Arby's. I didn't even know how they hired you, and they don't get no business in the first place. But it is what it is. So I'm going to start here. This is how you get stuff done. Family, welcome to the edition. They're getting hot. I got to get them in the cages. I got 3 new additions. Really, it's 2 new additions to the family here. And I got to get them out right now because it's hot. It's hot here and they overheating. I got 2 more babies. I got a male and a female. This is my female. No. Yeah, this is my female. This is my male. So I can breed them. Come on, pup. I'm going to bring y'all with me. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to show y'all every step of the way what I'm doing. And I know they heavy. Mo. Mo. Ooh. Hey, yo. FYI, pigs is heavy. Oh my God. Mo. Okay, this is them. So they just got wrangled up a while ago, and I've been on the road for a couple hours, getting them. Move, pup. So I've been on the road, getting them. So I want to make sure that they're okay. So I'm gonna just let them out in here, and then I'm gonna show you the results of everything else. Stick with me, because this conversation ain't over, but I can't wait another minute to get them in here, okay? I hope y'all can see all of this. I'm gonna scooch back a little bit so y'all can actually see everything, okay? But we are staying on this conversation. I gotta get this over with first. Move, pup. Move, pup. Move, pup, move. Okay, adding to the family. Uh-oh. But it looked like I just had a Bloods and Crip meeting, something. So I had to, they're only in this 10 by 10 for another day or so. And then I have literally a 32 by 32 spot for them that I'm building. So I got one more. Let me get him out. And then I stumbled on this rooster. This rooster he's beautiful. He was given to me for free. And you're probably thinking, Led, why would you get another rooster and you keep talking about getting rid of roosters? Oh, man. Because I'm going to trade him for something else. I'm going to mess around and get me some goats. And the people that I'm dealing with, they wanted another one of these type of roosters, the last one I got rid of. And he's so beautiful, I didn't know whether I should keep him or trade him off. But I don't need no roosters. That's not the kind of raising chickens I'm gonna be doing right now. Right now, I'm just worried about making sure we got like new blood. Look at them banging on wax. One pig is in the water. Oh, just in case y'all didn't know, I got a baby pool. That video gonna be out soon. Watch this. I got a baby pool in there. Look, how cool is that? See, she was overheating. That's what that's all about. No, that's a male. That's the male. The reason I got him that color is because he matches her. So right now, it's 3 females in there. The 2 black ones is females, and it's this gray is a female, but the guy in the baby pool, that's a guy. That's Boss Hog right there. Like, I know y'all probably like, how many times are people, homesteaders, use that name? But it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna get this other little guy in here, and because he's really hot. Move pup. This was a long drive to get here. So we was on the road for hours. It was a 2-hour trip. Move, stop sniffing butts. It was a 2-hour trip there, 2-hour trip back. And it was down lonely, creepy highways. Move pup. Hold on. So they're just in here like super temporary for now. I was told they had all their shots and everything. They got all their shots. But yeah, they about to start fighting. But it's okay. Long as they get to know this is all I want. The new male that I just let out, the last one I let out, he ain't staying. I got more panels and I don't know. It's in the 80s, up in the mid 80s, something like upper 80s. And I got them all black and I'm fully clothed. So I'm gonna build another pen in the woods. But let me show y'all, and y'all stick with me because I'm gonna show you what I did so far. I got a whole video coming out of exactly how I did it. So I'm not gonna explain how I did it. I'm just gonna show you what I've accomplished so far. This is their enclosure. Can y'all see that? I've been doing a little bit at a time. And I ran I ran these fences, staked the poles, linked it together. Now I gotta build me a door. I gotta bring the other coop here, which I gotta try to get done tomorrow. But this is gonna be it. And this is gonna be two-sided. So I'll have two pins here so I can rotate them for the garden. I'm gonna have a garden on one side and the pen on the other, and then rotate them out so I can plant in their old pen and use that waste and everything else. Remember I told you I'm gonna have a garden because it's gonna be chicken coop, pig pen. My garden gonna run straight down there because all of the water that comes when it rains is gonna wash down, and all that fertilization is gonna fertilize my gardens. I won't have to do any fertilization. That's what this is all about. So I'm trying to, what is it called? Perma 2. So reason I'm telling you all this, and you probably already know it all, but the reason I'm telling you this because ain't nobody saying nothing. And y'all, and here's another thing too. Oh, they getting along half decent. Well, well, I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, yeah. Move pup. Let me give me some love. Hold on. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, but this is why I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you everything fresh, new, not all edited and catered to. I wanted to show you exactly what I'm doing and why. Okay, okay. Food always brings people together, so I didn't think they might be too different. All right, I see what's going on here. It's two males fighting. Those are the two males right there. The one, the littler male right there, the spider one, he is history. Either he gonna go in the woods or he gonna be the one I trade off. So, okay. Come on, pup. This ain't our fight. Come on, pup. This ain't our fight. This ain't our fight. Stay out of it. This how people get smoked by accident. They doing drive-bys over there. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm showing y'all all of this, knowing good and well. Some of y'all probably, you may never do this, ever. All right? But it's a reason why I'm doing it and showing you this. Is because I'm here to tell you that it's possible. Let me see. What's your name? Amina says, isn't it harder for them to get the grain on the ground? No. Actually, it's easier. Because I've been putting them in a trough and I accidentally spilled some. They cleaned it right up. And the more research I did, I got the guy I got them from, he feed them all his livestock on the ground. So I don't like doing that because normally you don't want your livestock like your chickens eating no poop either, right? But the pigs so far are so in tune. You know, now I've been told this, but now I'm seeing it with my own eyes. They only use the bathroom in one spot. They picked a spot at the front gate, and that's the only place they poop and pee at. They won't do it nowhere else in that cage. So when I come in every day, what I do is take some of the dirt and compost that they've rooted up, and I throw it on top of the poop. You don't smell nothing. Nothing at all. So once, you know, I ain't had them but what, about a week or so, and they've shown everything. Lady Led was out here, she just left, and let me tell you something. She fell in love. Listen, I really did thought I was gonna be in trouble because, you know, she said, don't be getting no pigs. What did I do? I got some pigs, right? But let me tell you, she fell in love, and I'm gonna release that video recording her. I'm thinking she gonna be standoffish with them and everything. She goes in the cage and feeds them by hand. She feeds them by hand. And she stayed in the cage for like 10, 15 minutes, and I'm blown away. So that's a good thing. Now, I've only had them a week, but they've already gotten to the point they understand I'm not here to harm them. You know, I'm not Benny the Butcher. So every day they let me get closer and closer. Hey, Missy, how you doing, sister? Every day they let me get closer and closer. And yesterday was the first day they let me give them a slice of Fuji apple, and I fed them with my hand. I just didn't have my phone to record it. I would have loved for y'all to seen that. So late last night, now stick with me because we're going to get to the real conversation, but this is part of that conversation, is I'm showing you the real, the raw, the good, the bad, and all of it, because nobody's going to show you that. They're going to show you the sweet stuff. They're going to show you how successful they are at it. They're only going to invite you over when everything looks good and neat and smells good. And that's how it's going to be, right? So I don't want to show that. If we keep hoarding information to ourselves, nobody will learn anything. So when I told y'all, when I came back and said, I am going to restart my journey online here, I meant it. And I said, I'm going to take you on this journey with me. If y'all down with me, you're down with me. Hang out, and I'm going to show you everything. Even the bad stuff. And yes, it's some bad stuff. okay? So say a pig is an animal, not your friend, beware. But you name something. They're an animal. They're an animal. So I don't know what kind of person y'all think I am or why I'm doing any of this, but let's get something straight. I need you to read the title and look at my name before we get it twisted and thinking I'm one of them, you know. Let's get it straight. Well, y'all keep coming in here about, okay, all right. And by the way, I've been doing this a long time, not with pigs, but all of this, okay? Frankly, I've been doing this a little longer probably than some of y'all watching me been alive. So I don't want to let this YouTube thing make you think that I'm new to this. New YouTube is new. I just got off the phone with my best friend and we talking about this. This is not new. But to some of y'all, it is new, right? And that's why I want to share my part of this with you. For instance, I never wanted, let's be honest, I never wanted no pigs. I've been saying it for years. I have zero interest in owning pigs ever. My friends, Black Tropical Homestead, they were showing me their pigs. As cool as that was, as everything they showed me, I had zero interest in owning pigs. Now let's go down that stupid list. I had zero interest in owning a dog. Sorry, honey. I had zero interest in beekeeping. I had zero interest in owning chickens and hens and roosters. I had zero interest in all of the things that I indulge myself in now. Zero. I want you to think about that. I never wanted to be no beekeeper. I never wanted to own no chickens. Sure didn't want no pigs. And y'all know good and well, I done sent some people to the cornfield about a dog. I done sent people to the cornfield about a dog. Cause I stand on business when I say no means no. If I said no, let it go. Now, if I change my own mind, that's on me. But don't be trying to force me to do jack or I have to let you go, right? So this is why we're here. It's a lot of people online right now showing you Miss Fixit says pigs are very smart. They are smarter than dogs. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Let me say, yeah, I was serious about that dog. I meant it. And I mean it about everything. When I say no, damn it, I don't just do that with my kids or my wife. I do that in my life, in family, friends, or foe. When I say no, get away from me, leave me alone. I will never be a victim. Speaking of victims, I will never be a victim. Because damn it, when I say no, I'm going to fight to the tooth and nail about it. So, those two, I didn't know nothing about putting two males in the pen together, and now I know. They're going to have to get separated. So, just the two males is in there fighting. So, I wanted to show y'all what I'm doing. Let me see. I've never wanted no pigs. Never. Zero interest. Almost gross. But now I'm going to ask y'all right now. Let me see. Say, thank you, Uncle Ed. I'm going to push through these goats. And I said I don't want no goats. Didn't I? Don't be surprised. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Do not tune up if I cut this camera on and I come moseying on, clip clop, clip cloop, clip clop, clip cloop, clip clop, clip cloop, singing an old country tune with a banjo in my hand on a donkey back. I will be on a donkey back. I'm telling you. I don't want to hurt. I know they strong and I'm heavy. I will be on a donkey back. Do you hear me? Yeah, straw hat. Howdy. Click, clack, click, cloop. Click, clap, click, cloop. Hey now, come on now. Come on, little muley. Tick, clack, click, cloop. Heading them to the market. And I'm gonna do you one better. Don't be surprised if I have me one of them little rickshaws that you see in China and stuff. I will have a rickshaw. This little donkey be pulling me, and I'll be on one of them things like them jockeys. Man, things is bad. And you know what, Jacqueline? I was about to say, no, I don't want no horse. Let me clear my throat. I'm not saying that no more. I was just about to say, no, I don't want no horse. Let me clear my throat. I ain't gonna say no to nothing right now. I'm trying to keep things in the guidelines. But I'm telling you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Goats smell. So do I after working out here all day. Who gonna smell me? Who gonna smell them? See, goats smell. Number one, if you rolling around in the same pen with goats. Ain't nobody out here. You got to be realistic. And this is the reason I'm telling y'all, I'm going to tell you things that other folks ain't going to tell you. And I ain't saying that I'm smarter than nobody else or nothing. What I'm saying is you are wondering why people are being successful in this life. You're wondering why are they up here when you just right here? Haven't you ever wondered? How did they buy that land? And I can't even find no land. It is people around you right now buying land every day, still to this very day. And you don't even have a clue, but nobody's giving you any information. You want to know what else? Let me tell you, the man I bought these goats from, let me tell you, I said goats, pigs, schooled me like I was a third grader that done pissed his pants. Schooled me. He gave me this plan, and I'm not going to mention it because I don't know how it works yet. But once I figure out how it works, I'm going to tell you. I've already got all the information, and I'm about to register. There's this card or this organization that if you sign up and become a member, you carry this card around. I guess it's all around the United States of America, I guess. And wherever you go, if you're buying anything for your homestead or your farm, you show them this card like you're a veteran or military, like a military discount. There is this card that you show them, and everything is tax exempt for your farm. Long as you keeping it on your farm or your homestead, everything that you're buying is, hey, what's up, So Good Gardener? Say, pygmy goats are those fainting goats. They're the coolest. I want two, well, let me get back to the subject. We're going to talk about them goats. This card will let you get tax exemption for all of this stuff that you purchase. Like if I bought them chicken coops, all of the lumber, the fencing, and everything that I'm buying, the nails, the tools, the everything, the posts, all of this would have saved me hundreds of dollars in taxes if I would have been part of this membership. So he told me that, and I'm like, what? I said, how much is it though? He said, don't cost you nothing. You just got to register it. I said, but I'm not a farmer. I'm not a farm. He said, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Put it like this. He showed me his card and he proved it. He proved it. Schooled me. Learned something else too. How many people know about pigs? Anybody got pigs? He told me, you know, you don't have to give them all of that feed after they get, you know, if you raise them up for a while, you don't have to give them all that feed. And he said he don't feed his like house food and stuff. Acorns, he said. How many people knew pigs eat acorns? I didn't. I know they eat anything. How many people knew that they eat acorns? Acorns. They love them. They freaking love acorns. Say, let me see. Los Thomas says farmer ID number through the UDSA. Okay. Let me see. Yes, acorns, nuts, fruits are the best for pork. Thank you for that, Dame TX. Jewel says, yes, they will eat those acorns. Geese, now geese love them. Matter of fact, that's why they all in my yard eating my acorns. Dr. Bo says, pigs love acorns. And figs, they can't have none of my figs. Mike Shower says, let me see, we have some big burr acorns we could send you from Texas. Let me tell y'all something right now. I don't need no acorns. Lord knows I don't need no acorns. Because at my house, y'all know the big giant garbage cans that you know the city come and get every week. I fill up a minimum of 4 of those from the bottom to the top with acorns every single year coming from only 2 trees in my front yard at my house. A minimum of 4. Because I gotta cut them because them acorns get so heavy, I only put half in at a time, half a trash can. So that's about 8 trips or probably even 10 trips. I'ma even give it 5 of those giant garbage cans full of acorns every single year. Every year. So imagine this. Let's stick with the 4 garbage cans. So each one of those garbage cans is about a 50 or 60 gallon garbage can. That's 50 or 60 gallons of acorns of feed for them that I don't have to come out of my pocket for every single year. Let me tell you something else I found out. Pigs don't eat that much. Who knew? I keep seeing online pigs eating, well, I keep seeing online, pigs don't feed them like that. You don't feed a pig like that unless you just got meat pigs and you trying to butcher them. Like you do meat birds, if you got those Cornish cross, right? Say pigs won't eat everything like cabbage and carrots. Okay. Man, I'm giving them a little bit I gave them a whole bunch of food. And I came back days later, it was still there. I thought something was wrong with the food. Nope. And this the part that scared me now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know they say you ain't supposed to be, people gonna say you ain't supposed to be eating pork in the Bible. I know a bunch of people gonna say that. But I ain't gonna get on a religious thing about it. But I will say this though. It almost make you not want to eat them. Not because they gross. Not because they're nasty. Now, I'm going to tell you what I've been noticing in the last 7 days. Man, they act too much like people. I can't make this up, y'all. They act too much like people. So that's been kind of throwing me off, knowing what I had meant for them. They act too much like people. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but when you see pigs on TV, You see them slamming their face in a bucket of slop, and they walking in dookie juice and all of this, and dookie juice between their feet, their fingertips and stuff, right? That's what we see. Am I right? Am I right? The depiction of the pigs that we see on TV and on the internet is always just gross. Like, man, how can people eat them? I'm not even gonna go on the biblical route. I'm talking about in the factor. You know, they give you the gross factor when you see them from TV, right? But I'm gonna tell you this: these mugs, if when I give them some apples. I've gave them some kale. I'm gonna let you see too. I've gave them some kale. I've gave them apples. I've gave them lettuce. I've just been giving them stuff that I'm going to eat, right? I've given them weeds because I can get my garden, my raised beds going. And I'm about to show y'all too. Guess what they do? You would think they just slam their head and start eating. Yum, 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 yum. Not at all. They grab it with their hand like you would and scoot it on. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is a pig using his table manners? Is this pig using his hands to eat? Every time I feed him, I'm going to go show you that right now in a minute. I'm going to show you him use his hand. Black Honey says pigs are highly intelligent. Yes. I think if he had more fingers, his pinky would be out. Well, her pinky would be out. They like this. Good. I can't make this up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. And I'm telling you, because I told my wife this. You ain't gonna believe this. Okay. Now, remember, I'm new to having pigs. So I'm thinking that one of them had died. I thought the black one had died. Because it's just standing there like this. It's like frozen in time. It's just standing looking at me like this. It's not budging. It's not breathing. I'm not seeing the stomach move. The tail ain't wagging. So I'm freaking out like, oh no, I done killed the pig. Nope. The little gray pig came up and did a little dance on one side of it, did a little dance on the other side. They coming from the back, right? These are two females. So did a little dance on this side, did a little dance on that side. Now remember, the black pig is just stuck there looking at me like this, not budging. The other little piggy is dancing on either side of them, like if anything, that's gonna get the other pig's attention. Nope, froze like this. Other little piggy dancing on the side, dancing on the side. Then the little piggy jump on his back and just wiggle like this. So I'm like, maybe I did get a male. I don't know. Did a little dance on his back, and then the little black piggy just fell over, and his feet was up like this. And it didn't move. And then it got up and they start playing. They are in there playing red light, green light. They ain't sizing me up. I intervened or disrupted a game of red light, green light. I stood there watching them because, see, I didn't have my phone on me or I would have recorded it. I'm like, wait, what did I just see? Nobody's going to believe this. I'm going to tell people, and they're going to say, oh, that's just Led. He's crazy. He just want to tell some jokes and stuff. Nah, they're playing like kids. And the other little gray pig, the dance that the little gray pig was doing behind the black pig was so crazy. Like, I've never seen nothing like this before, so I'm blown away. The little black pig, like, he must have been like, red light. The little gray pig must have called red light, and he said, and then the little other gray pig dancing behind him, left to the right, and is jumping over him like this, left to the right. Then jump on his back, did a little wiggle. He fell over like he got shot with a gun. Boom! Fell over and his little legs was up. I said, oh God, he dead. And then jumped up and they both start dancing. I said, this is unbelievable. Because everything that I knew or thought I knew about a pig has not happened yet. Nothing. They picked out a place to be their bathroom. So there's one pile of poop and urine in one spot. They moved some bricks over. I can't make this up. I'm going to show you. They moved some bricks over in the way, almost like they want some privacy when they pooping. They scooted some bricks. I said, what is moving the bricks going to do? Like they don't want you to see them do it. Like you. So the reason I'm telling y'all this today is because there's stuff out there that ain't nobody talking about that's making everybody else think that it's too hard to do this homesteading thing, to keep chickens, to keep goats, to keep pigs, to keep cows, to keep guineas. Don't be surprised. I done told y'all I ain't about to get no cow. Didn't I say that? Ain't I done said it? I ain't getting no damn cow. Now that's ridiculous. That's doing too much. Ain't I done said that? One of these days you're going to see a video of me outside and all you're going to hear is, no, no, no. You're going to be like, Led, is you okay? Or is that your belly grumbling or something? Are you hungry? Get off the live stream and go make you a sandwich or something. No. You gonna be hearing, I'm gonna have some cattle in this mug. Man, you know something? I'm gonna tell you this. I thought about something, and the reason why I'm sharing this with y'all is because I just had like this epiphany. I had this epiphany, right? With the way of the world today, with the way things are looking, with the outcome and the way things are looking, nothing is looking good. Nothing is looking positive, and we have a bunch of strange people in charge of everything. I'm not trusting anybody anymore to do anything for me. And I thought about something, and it's a reason why I titled this video this. It's because I wanna let me start something. Hold on. It's a reason why I titled this way. It's because half the reasons why you haven't done anything yet is because you have a idea in your head, like I did, of the things you see online and on TV. That's unreachable. That ain't for me. This is what was my epiphany. I got all these acres, and I ain't got as much as most people, but I got enough acres. Let's say I got these 2 acres. What now I know about how big my house would be. I know how much space my house would take up when I have it built. It will take up about the same space as this double wide house, right? That ain't taking up no space out of this 2 acres, right? I see where my farm is. It's gonna be here and on back, right? I see I got a shed here. That ain't taking up no space, right? It's right here. And I still got all of these acres right here wide open. So if I had a house here, I could be really, truly, really running this operation for real, and I still got plenty of space left. This was my epiphany. What on God's green earth would I be sitting here with all these acres for and not truly utilizing it? I could have livestock in these woods. It ain't just got to be sitting right here. Listen, I thought of this. Once I put this fence up and saw how MF and simple it is, I'm going to fence off, let's say, a lot more. I'm going to fence this mug off, and I'm going to have my livestock in here just walking around like everybody else with some damn sense. I got all this land, and I'm not utilizing it. This ain't for beautification. That's my house. I don't need this for beautification. I don't need this to stunt. This land should be making me some money, right? If you purchase land, I'm just going to throw it out there. Your land should be giving you something back besides enjoyment, pleasure, peace. Your land should be paying you. And I'm sitting here like, wait, here I am. I'm coming out of pocket. Fencing, chicken coops, buying livestock, buying feed. I'm bleeding, you know. I'm bleeding money. Bought the land in the first place. Like, wait a minute. This land should be paying you. Nothing should come out of your pocket. Everything should come out of this land's account. This land should have an account where everything that it earns me, like say I sell some eggs, say I sell some chickens, say I sell some chicks, say I sell some piglets, say I sell some goats, that should go into this farm's account. And when I need something for this land, use that out of that account. I shouldn't be taking nothing out of my pocket. So if you think about it, that's how businesses run. You don't run a business by keep going in your own pocket. You may start up like that, but if your business continues to come, everything, all the things you invest in has to come out of your pocket, then your business is already failing. Meaning you're not turning over a profit enough to pay yourself, pay whoever's working for you, your employees, and turn a profit. So now you got a problem. I mean, and pay for everything you need, supplies, overhead. Now you got a problem. So I'm thinking like, why am I not thinking about my land like a business? It only makes sense. Get these fruit trees in the ground, so they can give you fruit, so you can sell the fruit, or you can sell the byproducts of the fruit and the vegetables, sell the eggs, sell the chickens, sell the whatever the goat's gonna do, sandwiches, I guess, I don't know, sell the piglets. So not only should this operation should be feeding you and making you that much closer to self-sustainability, but it should also be financially rewarding you every single day. So I thought about that and I said, you know something, I'm going to share that with the people because that's something that we don't hear about. We see how successful everybody is in this struggle. Well, in this situation, but ain't nobody saying nothing. You ever hear people, you ever ask somebody, how did you get there? Say you could start your own nursery. Absolutely. You could start your own vegetable nursery by air layering trees, grafting onto trees, and duplicating and cloning plants and trees. Joseph says, buy you some cows. You can sell them for $20,000 and up. Let me tell you something, and thank you for that, Joseph, because I'm gonna share more information that I learned today. The man that I purchased these pigs from today, he had cows on his farm. He had less land than me. And he had this big old, she wasn't a big old cow like you see on TV. She was a perfect size cow. Like, I'm going to call her a backyard cow. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I forgot what kind he said it was. She was a perfect backyard cow. What I mean by a backyard cow, she ain't going to get no bigger than that, but she wouldn't be out of place in a suburban backyard. She wouldn't look out of place. She ain't no bigger than like a Mini Cooper almost. Maybe a little bigger than a Mini Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Ford Focus or something. She don't look out of place. What does it say? A Jersey? A dwarf cow? I don't know what kind it was. I don't want to lie to you. But I've learned things that all of these animals don't gotta be gigantic. Say, would you think about getting some sheep for their wool? So good, Gardener brother, I'm not gonna say no. Like I said, let me clear my throat and make it clear. I'm not saying no anymore. Not to that. Right? Not to that, man. So somebody said something that was an idea. Say you could teach youth for the spring break or summer. Like bring them here and teach what I know and let them kind of get hands-on with the animals and just people in general, right? There's a guy on YouTube, his name is Sow the Land. Sow the Land. I've been watching him a lot because, man, that guy, he's just like us. He's starting from ground zero, never really done this before, but he, quit his job and got him some land and making it happen the best way he can. And he ain't doing a whole bunch of hiring out for services. He trying to do everything himself. He don't got he didn't used to have any heavy equipment. He started from the ground up just like me and you is doing. So that's why I'm relating to him so much. And the things that he's showing, it's like we all need to be doing that, right? So all animals don't gotta be gigantic, big old giant monster cows and stuff, big as doggone semi-truck tractors, and goats. This is for I think that was So Good Gardener asked me earlier. Whoever asked me about the goats. I'm about to get me, as soon as I get these pigs settled in their own spot, I can't do nothing until. But this guy that I'm dealing with told me come and get the goats when I want them. 2 Nigerian dwarf goats. He showed me them as adults, and they ain't a whole bunch bigger than her. She's so sleepy. They stood about 2 feet high, maybe a foot wide, and probably 3 to 4 feet long from head to tail. I said, man, yeah, I could do them. I wouldn't mind them. Why not? Get 2 crazy little goats running around here eating up some of these weeds and shrubs. Yeah. So don't put none past me right now. So what kind of pigs are they and how old are they? Okay. They are, somebody help me. They are pot-belly pigs mixed with, it's another one. Hold on, I'm going to find it. I like, not a Yorkshire, or let me see, because I just looked this up this morning. Hold on, give me 2 ticks. Say goat milk and goat cheese. I love it too. If I was on my phone, I could just pull it up. Okay. It's the first 2 was Vietnamese potbelly, and then the last 3 are, what the heck? Give me a second. No, not that potbelly pig. Okay. So y'all can go look these up yourself. The Juliana is mixed with the potbelly is the last 3 I brought in. And then the first 2 are potbelly pigs. So they're okay. When everybody's looking for the coon or the cooney, I don't like saying it like that. The cooney is another miniature pig where they only get about as big as a doggone gym bag, right? Well, no, that's not true. They get up to 300 to 500 pounds. No, that's not true. 250 to 350 pounds. What color? I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go back over there in a minute. I got 2 black ones and 3 gray ones. A gray male, a gray female, and 2 black ones. Say I have a 300-pound mini pig. Okay, what will the pigs weigh full grown? About 300 pounds. And that's only if you feed them like that too, I hear. They don't eat that much. They said you don't want the pot belly pig belly dragging the ground. Let me see. Jules say my male Cooney is 450 pounds now. Good grief. So I'm trying to come up with let me see. Cause my iPad don't work as good as my phone when they always give me 2 different things. All right, but let me see. Golly. These some big ones. Oh, y'all. This is the pig I want though. It's called a God, let me find it. A Duroc. Is it called the Duroc? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the pig I want, and they're expensive though. Hold on. American. Start with a D. I know that for a fact. A Duroc. Yes. A Duroc. That I want that with the reddish brown hair. They get big, but they don't get like crazy big. I seen them full grown last couple weeks ago. Let me see. I seen one in person full grown. And I wouldn't mind having them. They're very expensive though. Okay, that Duroc, let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all the Cooney too. The Duroc, oh, it don't say how big it get or nothing. It just skipped over them. Say full grown, they get about 300 pounds. Okay, where do you purchase your animals? Wherever I can. Today I did something I don't normally do. Today I went on Craigslist. Today. They do like to drink a lot of water. Well, that's why I put that baby pool in there, and I keep them watered good. So any questions so far? Because I don't want to keep y'all on here all day. I just want to share information. So right now, I'll share whatever I'll take you back over there. Let's go back over there. Come on, pup, sleepy puppy. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Ha! Zero interest in the pup for real. Right. You already know. I had 0. Like, no, thank you. Let's see. Urban says, I don't eat pork, so not sure how they would help me. You could sell them. See, this is why we're here today, because I need us to open our mind. You don't got to eat meat. Why would you need chickens if you don't eat meat? We need to open our minds and stop thinking. See, my people, we so close-minded. Look up Dexter Cattle. I will, thank you. We are so close-minded that's why we fail so much. That's why we fail so much. Because we always talk about what we don't do, what we won't do. And I'm one of them people. And you know what? Every time I step out on faith, I'm shown how much of a fool I was before. Every time something just changes my mind, say, just try it. Just try it. I don't need you to tell me that. I need him to tell me that. When I say it, no mean no. But if he be like, hey, look, what's your problem? Why don't you want the dog? Well, I don't feel like cleaning up no poop. Somebody cleaned up your poop for almost a year. Your mama changed your stinking diapers. You think she felt like doing that? Every now and then you have a real talk with the Father, man. I'm telling you, it changes your life. And it changes your outlook, and it lessens your ignorant outlook on reality. We are living in a fantasy. And I'm not talking about a good one with a stripper pole. We are living in a fantasy. I just want to make this clear, and this is why I want to share as much information with you from my point of view as I possibly can. Look, we have the internet and video games. The only reason you will play a video game is to become something you're not. That's the only reason. There is no other reason to play a video game besides you want to become somebody else for a little while and do something that you know good and dang on well you cannot achieve in reality. Not in this real world. I'm not saying nothing wrong with gaming, because if y'all gamers about to get on me, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's a reason why you do this. You want to go fantasize of this war game, or you want to fantasize on farming. What's that game? Farmville? You want to fantasize. But we got our heads so wrapped around those fantasies that we forget about the reality. There's a real farm that you could be playing here in real life. We forget about that. If you want to go and fight so bad, go join the military if you feel like it. Fight for something that really actually stands for something. And here's the other thing to me about playing video games. You don't get the real experience. No matter how you hold that joystick, no matter how good your moves are, it won't work your real muscles. On Farmville, you could put that fence up for your goats like this. Or on the computer. But taking that damn post hammer and driving that damn post down with your muscles and your chest and your stomach, by the end of the day, your stomach gonna feel like you did 4,000 crunches. Your chest gonna feel strong. You gonna feel strong. You ain't gonna get that on Farmville. Now, you might break a nail. We living in reality. We living in a fantasy. Everywhere we go, you go to the movies because you want to become a Marvel superhero. But you won't be a hero out here in the real world and march and defend people that need defending. We are totally lost. And if you're going to hang around on this channel, look, I'm going to help you find yourself. Thank you for that, new farmer. I like that. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Said thank you for all you do and educate. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm serious. Hey, y'all, I got some pigs. In Mama's kitchen, I got some pigs. You see this? Me. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something that certain people understand and certain people don't. I've been like this my whole life. And there's people right now watching me that know that. And everybody keep thinking I'm new to this. I am not new to this. Like I told you, my parents are from here. I am not new to this lifestyle. Now, keeping animals and stuff, of course I'm new to that. But I've been doing this prepping and this garden and stuff my entire life. And I didn't know nothing was wrong with it. I've only heard stories like this around my mama telling me about the pigs that they kept and stuff like that, and the chickens. You want to hear something crazy? The first time I got chickens, ever, My mother said, give me one, let me see it. Blew my mind. My mother, now at the time, I was a little skittish on touching the chicken. My mother said, give it here. I hand her one of the chickens, and I'll never forget which kind it was. It was a barred rock. She held that chicken like it was a long-lost friend. And I'm like, mine's too close to your face. She said, I know. She started hugging it like this. So what that did to me was solidify and confirm all of the stories my mother used to tell me about her growing up with chickens and all this stuff was real. Like, it wasn't just a story. It wasn't just some old crazy story your parents is telling you. It was real. And she held that chicken all day. I didn't ever think my mama would touch no chicken. I've heard the stories, but I didn't think it was real. Thank you for that, my Sharna. Thank you for that. So thank you, Liv, for everything. Y'all have done a lot for us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay? Thank you, my sister. So, the only thing I want to show y'all is, I want to show y'all everything. They ain't telling you everything, man. You're seeing some of these. For instance, can I tell y'all one? I'm going to throw one at you. These homesteaders, it's a lot of them. I'm not going to call them liars. I'm not going to start that because that's just drama and I ain't into that. Not really. I'm going to say a lot of them ain't telling you the full truth. And this is the part. These younger ones too, they're showing you that they got this farm. It came with a barn. It came with a tractor. It came with several pieces of heavy equipment. They some kind of way acquired this farm or this land for $5,000 or whatever, and it already got 3 or 4 established ponds on it and all of this blippity blue. Let me tell you something, y'all. Remember, this is YouTube. You can edit with these cameras. Remember that. Don't ever forget that. I keep telling them, one of my other friends, well, Leah, how did they do this, that? I said, baby, edit. Editing. Let me tell you something. What y'all don't know. They are here for the views and the clicks and the likes and the shares. Because that's what they want. And they'll do anything to get it. Even trick you into thinking that some kind of way they just got $5,000 and they ended up with 30 acres of land with already animals on it, 2 big old giant barns and stables for horses and shit, already fenced in with 3 operational ponds for $5,000. I've seen this over and over and over on this platform of these ridiculous stories. And if you dig deeper, you know what you're going to find? This one, and I'm not calling out nobody, they finally got busted and they had to come clean. They said they acquired this land, $5,000, blah, blah, blah. I already had tractor, factory, blah, 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 all this stuff on it. So all they need to do is work the land. This young couple, guess what happened? They lied. And somebody caught them, somebody knew them and busted them out. And this is exactly what's doing Zach Price in the house. This was they daddy land. Well, I don't know if it was the boy or, because they was a young married couple, either his mom and daddy or her mom and daddy, their land. Say they had something like 100 acres or something, 50 acres or something, right? He gave his son, like I gave my daughter, right? I gave my daughter an acre. So he gave his son, he said, hey, well, son, I'll tell you what, you can go down there, you can live on the east side over there by the ravine, by the water. That's yours now. That little piece, I give y'all about 3 acres. I'm not pointing nobody out. Go do your research. I ain't pointing nobody out. I just thought it was dirty as hell. And I think they even messed around and got all the way up to 1 million subscribers. And I was like, man, y'all lying to people and you getting their dander up about they think they can go out here. That's why they be giving me dumbass answers and questions like, oh, I got $2,500 and I think what you think? You think I could get about 20 acres with $2,500? Where the hell you get that information from? They're watching people like that. They're watching people like that. And those is lies, y'all. And the reason why that part of the farm or land came with a barn on it, a stable, and 3 big pieces of heavy equipment with all the attachments and all this stuff is because that's where his daddy started the homestead 40 years ago. So once they outgrew that piece, the daddy ended up going to the whole other side of the land and built his wife a big, beautiful home and everything because he's getting older. So he don't homestead like that or farm like that no more. So that down there was the pasture, the old farm. He ended up giving his son. Man, dirty, dirty dogs. So right there, it's just for the views, the clicks, and it's the other part that gets me is because the little young girl, you ain't out there in no Daisy Duke, sweetheart. I don't give a damn. You ain't about to convince me that you out here doing no farm work in no Daisy Dukes, in no thong flip-flops, the ones that go between your mom and your daddy toe. You ain't out there digging no wells and digging no trenches with no flip-flops on. You ain't listen. I'm new to keeping animals, but I'm not new to this. You're not out there digging trenches with flip-flops on with the thong between the mom and daddy toe. You're not doing it. You're not out there with a cut-off, tied-on little t-shirt around your little nuggets and sitting here talking about some time for lemonade. You deceiving people. And then they turn around and next thing you know, people come to me with them dumbass questions. Larry, why you got on so many clothes? Why is it 90 degrees and you got on pants? Cause man, ticks and fleas. Let me back up. Ticks, fleas, and fire ants. Larry, why you got that rifle strapped across your shoulder over your back? Because I'm not worried about people. I'm worried about that stuff that live in these real woods. It's coming snatching my dog up like a sausage in a blanket. All my family that's been to my land know, man, I walk my land every morning, walk my dog every morning. We both come out here relieve. Well, she relieve herself, and we walk this land, and I got that thing across my back because of the reason. It's not people I'm worried about. It's stuff live out in these woods. It's things that I've seen. Something I saw last night, and I would love to, listen, I would love to show you on my cameras what came here last night. I would love to show you. You won't believe it. And it could show up anytime. Why you keep that thing on your hip? Because, man, at a moment's notice, they just don't come out at night. They come out during the day. They ain't scared of me. And if I gotta put a couple of hot pockets inside of them like a microwave, that's what I gotta do. I will put these hot pockets inside of your microwave. I don't walk around here for clicks and views and stuff like. I'm walking around here on tiptoes because it's stuff to live out here. And if you purchasing land, don't ever think that I don't know where you purchasing land at, but if you purchasing land out in the country, don't go out there thinking that you just gonna be walking out, fresh air, country. And look, go too close off to that wood line and watch what run off into it. I got neighbors acres away from me. Don't mean nothing. Listen to this one. Right, wear boots too. Listen to this one. How many times, this is a true question for y'all. How many times have you been watching a video and you seen somebody just relaxing and they camping and they chilling and a little black bear come out, sniffing their food? How many people seen that? Yeah, Zach Price, I have to kick these Hot Pockets in their microwave, man. Hot Pockets. Yes. And until the bell go off when they done. You know what I'm talking about. You speak my language, Zach. Them Hot Pockets, son. Them Hot Pockets. So I will. This ain't a joke. And people telling you you don't need no, if people saying you don't believe in no protection and you living on some acreage, I'm going to tell you, that's a bold-faced lie. That look at me. Look at me. That's a lie. If you walking out here on your land and you ain't got some kind of weaponry on your hip bone or across your shoulder, you must be a gambling man. That's all I can say. You must be a gambling man. I don't leave out of here without my phone and something to make you go, Hey, Granny Karma Homestead. You know, I don't leave out the house without my cell phone or one of them things to make you go, Things to make you go, I don't leave out the house without it. So, and snakes. Right. Well, we got black bears here too, where I'm at, in Oklahoma. But it's the truth. And that's why, look, when I invite family, I'll be like, you're welcome to bring your popcorn popper, because I'm telling you, I promise you, go on, bring it. Because if something gonna come scratching on your tent, you gotta serve them with a dish best served code. Okay, give them some vengeance. But I wanted to make sure people knew my side of the story, because it's just as easy. Go get you a pig, go get you some chickens, put it in a fence, and be prepared to defend them. Feed them, water them, nurture them, take care of them. And the next thing you know, you got a basket full of eggs and a bunch of little piggies. Let me tell you something. How many people keep pigs? Why do they call them bacon seeds, the babies? That'd be killing me. Bacon seeds? That's what they call piglets? I call them bacon bits. I don't like bacon seeds. I don't know why that's just kind of gross. Let me see. It says, Dame says, I'm glad for your show. My husband and I started homesteading later in life. It's hard work. It's not glamour. Hours, but we want to survive. Amen. Now let's talk about that. Yeah, bacon seeds. Everybody that got piglets call them bacon seeds on YouTube. I ain't call them that. They bacon bits to me. Let's talk about that, and then we're going to get off of here. Okay? How do you plan on sustaining yourself in the upcoming years? Do you really think you're going to, and I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't want people like, oh, here come lead. There he go. 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 I ain't going to go there. How do you think that you are about to sustain yourself in the next 5 years? I'm asking. Not a statement, that was a question. And I mean it from everybody. Do you really think that you're going to keep being able to go to the store and just get food like now? Like, oh, I sure got a taste for some potato chips. I sure could use a hamburger. Do you think that it's gonna be that easy? That's my question to you. Do you think it's gonna still be that easy? Just jump up, run to the market, and get some food. Even if they have food, do you think it's gonna be affordable? Do you think what you're doing right, and this is the honest question to you, and you can please answer it honestly to yourself. This is what keeps me doing this, what I'm doing back here. Do you really think, and don't lie to yourself, you're just talking to yourself. Do you really think what you're doing right now is sustainable for what's coming in the next 5 years? Do you think what you're doing right now, you don't have food stocked up, no water stocked up, no supplies stocked up, no way to protect yourself, you have no livestock. Do you think that you're going to be sustainable for the next 5 years? Let's just say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Do you think you will sustain the next 5 years at the level that you're at if there's nothing else, if things keep going this way? Let's put it like that. Okay. Now, me and my friend was talking today, and I want to make sure you know this before I go. Back in 2020, do y'all remember 2020? Of course you do. There was a supply chain shortage because of the 2020. Does everybody remember the supply chain shortage because of 2020? Remember that? Where everybody was fighting over tissue paper. Everybody was fighting over the stupidest, smallest. They're fighting over water, fighting over milk, fighting over eggs, fighting over cheese. Okay. I need to remind you of something. The reason I'm going as hard as I'm going, I have no blueprint for what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because let me tell you something. God is leading me because I couldn't tell you what I'm doing right now. If you remember 2020 and the supply chain shortage, listen to the word. I don't like playing with words, so that's why I'm keep explaining. It was a supply chain shortage, right? Because things slowed down. Things weren't moving as fast because of the 2020 situation. It was a supply chain shortage. Then we had the ships getting stuck or trapped or crashing in the Panama Canal. Do you remember that? Do you remember how the supplies, we had a major shortage when all them ships were stuck out to sea while food is rotting in the middle of the ocean because of the Panama Canal was messed up or something. Do you remember that? And that wasn't too long ago. Do you remember that? I need you to tell me. Okay. So both of those situations was a supply chain shortage. Shortage is the key word. Shortage. Meaning supplies aren't moving fast enough to fulfill the needs of the American people. It was a shortage. Now, there is almost a 100% cutoff. There won't be any shortages. There are countries saying we'll cut them off. Since they want to tax us, tax them. Tax them, tax us, tax them, tax us. Forget it. We won't deal with you anymore. So it won't be a supply shortage. There will not be a supply chain at all. Just go listen to what they're saying. The man in charge of this place and all the others that's in charge of these other places, They are saying it. Don't listen to me. Go listen to them. They like basically F you, no F you, no F you, no F you. Guess what? Just forget it. We'll go sell our wares somewhere else. So I need you to put this in a realistic context. If this country is saying, screw y'all, we'll go sell our ware to this country over here from now on. Those are supplies that we'll never get again. I need you to understand how serious that is. This will not be a shortage if things don't change right now. This will be a complete shutoff. This won't be a trickle in of supplies. This will be a complete, utter shutoff. And I need you to understand one other thing. Before everybody go talking about some made in America crap, there is nothing made here. We do not have enough supplies to sustain this country like that. We don't. You can believe what you want. We do not. I listen to this country, and somebody can give me the percentage. This country supplies America. I'm not going to name a specific number because I don't want to lie and I don't want to stretch the truth. With a high percentage of our aluminum. We don't produce aluminum. Now you probably thinking when I say the word aluminum that's being imported, you might say, so? Just pop cans, we just put them in plastic bottles. The only where your brain went is soda cans. Engine blocks are made of aluminum. Gigantic die presses are made of aluminum. They press out some of these parts and the things that you buy every day. The plastics and all of these molds are aluminum dies. All of this stuff ain't even made out of steel no more. It's aluminum. Your car engine, FYI, is aluminum. If you have a car that's past 1979, chances are your whole engine block is just a big heaping pile of aluminum. All of that aluminum we import from another country that I'm not going to mention with the red maple leaf. What's the percentage? Can somebody give me the percentage of aluminum that country imports to us? That's right. A lot of our weapons are made with aluminum. Absolutely right. Absolutely. Can somebody give me a percentage? Because I don't want to throw no numbers out there. I want this to be 100%. So everybody to say he be lying too much. Go look at it yourself. You know what I asked today? I asked my friend. I said, listen, did you know Stan for something says 75%. Cheryl says 100%. No, I think it's not 100%. But it ain't us at all. Now that's the one I saw, Sharon Baker. I saw 85%. I saw 85%. That's what I saw. Warren, I'm going to say it's more than that. That country announced that high of a number. We don't produce that. So that is imported. And aluminum, there's so many things made with aluminum. Some of the things that we build with, some of the things that we heat our homes with, some of the things that you cook with, everything is made out of aluminum. So we're thinking of beer cans, soda cans, and little toys and junk. No. Man, we can't do nothing without that commodity. So that's a complete shutoff. Now, parts of the United States is actually, they give us 85% of our electricity. It's a fact. Go look it up. In certain parts of the United States, that other country supplies us with 80 to 85% of the electricity. They hold it all, and they can shut it off just like a light switch. That's the country that they're pissing off right now for no reason. So my point of saying all of this is, with a complete stoppage of supply chains, because ain't nobody paying 100% tariffs nowhere. This is the thing that they don't understand. Man, these other countries can just take their ball and go home. They can go to another court and play. We are not the only basketball court in town anymore. So they're not scared to leave and walk away from making any deals with the United States. They're like you. These countries are like you trying to purchase land. Like, if I purchase land, it's going to be rough. It's going to be some hard work. We going to be tired, but we going to work hard, and we going to make this work for us, and we not going back to the city. Like me and you, that's what we're talking about right now, right? Knowing, moving out onto the land, moving to your homestead, it's hard work. It's rough, but it's worth it. And here's another thing too, what you never realize. Sometimes you don't want people to actually find out that you was a fraud in the first place, right? All you doing is waking other people up to, actually, you've been lying to us the whole time. You've been tricking us the whole time. You've been robbing us the whole time. And now you opening their eyes to your doggone charade. And now they like, I should have left you a long time ago anyway. You ever been cheated on like that? Wow, I should have left you a long time ago. I didn't know you was this doggone dirty. I didn't know you was stealing my money. I didn't know you was telling my mama bad stuff about me. That's these other countries. They finally opening their eyes through this bad scene and realizing I could do bad by my damn self. These other countries are figuring out they can do bad by themselves. And again, I'm not turning this into a political thing, so you ain't got to give me your political love shown to your guy. I'm just speaking facts, okay? This is not sustainable, is my point, at all. Zero, zilch. It's not sustainable. So that's why we need to share as much knowledge as possible. And I'm not talking about that fake stuff that one did. Real life. We ain't heard no pig squeal in a while. Let's go look at them. Come on, pup. Let's go check on the piggy wiggies playing in the woods. Little juicy piglets. Oh, man, this rooster is so beautiful. He is beautiful. I don't know, y'all. He might end up staying. He is beautiful. And his chest feathers look like a gold lace wine dot. That might be what he is, man. He is beautiful. Okay. Little piggy wiggy playing in the woods. Look, I can tell them the old girls right there. The stuff we've been doing, y'all, is not sustainable. It's time for me to go give them some more water. The two here, the first two in the front, I was told that they were about 6 weeks old. They may be a little older than that. And the two in the back of them, he said they were 3 months old. No, 2 months old. So all three in the back is about 2 months old, he said. And these two, they say they were only 6 weeks. Now, it actually makes sense. So roughly two months for all of them. And the guy would have. I went to a real farm. I didn't go to like some dude with pigs. I went to an actual farm and got them because when he showed me the pictures of them, I was like, yeah, they are super healthy and nice. The two males is gonna have to. Man, would you please stop sniffing her butt? This ain't the time nor the place. You stop biting buttholes. Okay. I don't think they old enough to get freaky, is they? I thought that was 3 months. I don't know, y'all. Okay. We gonna make this work. We gonna make this work. Got a nest full of eggs. Plenty of food, plenty of water. Everybody looks good and healthy. Yeah, it do look like he trying to mount her, don't it? Yeah. Oh, look. Other day my allergies was acting up and I came out the house scratching my throat like this. Listen. That scratching your throat when you got allergies. Look, it calls them to me now. Yeah, that little guy, him with the red eyes, the spotted one, he gotta go. He's an asshole. So I'm gonna end up trading him off. I only need one male. So I just wanted to show y'all. That's all. And I was hoping that would help y'all. Any last minute questions? Any last minute questions? We've been on here an hour and a half, a little bit over. So sometimes animals are hoes and Karens. Yeah, clearly. They You're welcome, Evelyn. Thank you, AI. Said respect to you, Led, for leading the way for years. You know what? I won't say I'm leading the way. I just want to show everybody, man, it's not that difficult. How long can you rooster make offspring? How long can your rooster make offspring? I don't understand that question. What wild animals come around? If you purchase some land, you'll find out and know for yourself. How you doing, Sharon Baker? Welcome to the Greenhouse Lounge. Say, I noticed the speckled one limping. Is he okay? Good eye. Good eye, Sam. He's fine, but when they were trying to catch him, he crashed up against the fence and then they grabbed him and he had a little limp. He's fine. You see him in there bullying. He do got a little bit of a limp and I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But thank you. Good eye. Good eye. Normally I would be like, if I seen an animal with a limp and all that, I'd be like, no, you know. But no, I saw it happen. Scratch their bellies, you'll be their friend. Ben, nope. No. Listen, I wanna keep our relationship professional. You understand? I want to keep our professional relationship with the Piggy Wiggies. Okay? I don't want to be rubbing nobody bellies or nothing like that. And plus, you know, what? Let's be honest. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for a source of food. Now, I'm not the kind of person that just go out lopping heads off because I ain't got better stuff to do. You know, until I can't afford anything anymore, you know, that's when a couple of them gonna have to go. When things start getting stupid and difficult, I can still eat out of my garden. Thank you, back to me. Back to me. Listen, I'm gonna do this just for you, my sister. All right. And I apologize because I didn't know which way that was going. You remember that day I was getting trolled like crazy, and I can barely see your name. So I know who you are, and want to know something else? I'm subscribed to your channel, sister. So no, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one, and you will be my first guest. Okay? I apologize for that. As you see, sometime when I'm going live, man, people make it real hard for me to just spread the love. Okay, sometimes people make it hard. I'm not saying you was one of them because you wasn't at all. You just kind of got caught up in the crossfire, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, and that's my apology to you, and I mean it from my heart. Shut up. Say, as they reproduce, they are a source of income. Yes, yes. They are a source of income, and they are a source of food. What's up, Dave Busby? What's going on? Girl Dad, how you doing, brother? And in a minute, family, if you ain't gardening, you don't got no livestock or no garden or nothing, no fruit trees, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna ask you, we're gonna leave this video. I want answers right now. What are you gonna do? How you doing, Serenity Acres? What are you gonna do? Say those spotted pigs are gonna be a problem. They're not very smart. They're very stubborn. Why? Because they got spots? It's only one with spots, but so far, it look like you telling the truth because he's a butthole. What are you gonna do? I'm asking everybody right now, what are you going to do? You're fasting on your 28 days right now? No. Okay. Girl Dad Cooking says they are going to panic. Everybody is preparing, but nobody is preparing for the panic, for the fallout. Thank you, Miss D's Garden. Thank you, my sister. Say, I learned a lot from you. I learned so many great lessons from you, Led. Looking forward to more. I'm here for it. Thank you. Latoya says, I legit think we are going to be entering a bartering system. Having animals can be a plus. And I'm going to tell you something, Latoya. You can't enter a bartering system if you don't have anything to barter. And I want everybody to I want you to know this, and this is the reality of a bartering system. Just because you have something to barter does not mean somebody needs your ware. Do you understand? If you have a lot of lemons, maybe nobody wants lemons. What are you going to do? So everybody keeps saying the bartering system, bartering system. I hear this all over the internet. But I always wonder, like, saying the bartering system, the reality of that is if nobody wants your ware, you're screwed. So just because you bake bread, what if nobody wants bread? What are you going to do? It's not going to be as easy as it was back in the day. This time we're going to have to get a little slicker because this situation is way more dire. Joe says survival garden. Okay. Let me see. Charlotte says no garden, no garden, no livestock, no fruit trees, no medicinal herbs. What are you gonna do? Or do without? You gonna just do without? Yeah, I don't think that's an option. Say I do have MREs and freeze-dried rations conjunction with my hydroponic vegetables. Okay. Stand for something. Okay. Dame says, yeah, good point about bartering. You need to have what the people want and skill to need. Amen. And then once you have what the people need, you also have to realize that the market may be flooded with that specific need. For example, I want to sell my Jeep, right? I know good and well my Jeep is still in the blue book for $12,000 I could get for it in its condition right now. But there are like 5 billion Jeep Wranglers for sale on Craigslist and Facebook Market. And the price is going down so bad because that part is saturated so bad. There's so many cars. People trying to sell their Jeep Wranglers for like $7,000, $8,000. I refuse to do that. So let's just say you have something that everybody wants, right? But if everybody is trying to sell a loaf of bread, you're not going to be able to trade that, and you're not going to be able to sell it. So that means you put all your interest and supplies and investments into baking bread and bread machines, a pizza oven, whatever you got, and flour and all this other stuff, but you're not selling anything. You're going to have to switch to plan B real quick. So when we start talking about bartering systems, let's be realistic. You also have to remember and be ready for it. Nobody wants your stuff. So just don't be a expert on tomatoes because maybe everybody is growing tomatoes, right? That's why a lot of people garden right now, right? Like you go to the store, you see a tomato cost $2, you like, shh, I grow my own damn tomato. You got to be ready for that too. Because if you have something for sale or something to barter, and it's something that somebody can super easily just get themselves by growing their own, you got to watch out for that too. So the bartering system, everybody is depending on that. Don't, because that's not a foolproof plan either. Here you go. How many people seen the Book of Eli? The movie The Book of Eli, when Denzel went into the little pawn shop store and he wanted the dude to charge his battery. How many people seen The Book of Eli when he walked into the little shop and tried to get his battery recharged? Remember that? Remember that bartering system? And he kept saying, look, cat oil, got some cat oil, want some cat oil? What the dude say? No, I don't need no damn cat oil, no. He said, well, I got these towelettes, and he's like, oh yeah, let me get them. Little, that they give you at a fancy restaurant. Look how many things that the shop owner turned down. And he was like, oh, well, I got one of these. He said, I got 1,000. Oh, a lighter. He pulled out a lighter. Oh, I got hundreds of them. I don't need no lighter. That was the perfect example of exactly what I just said. If this industry is flooded with this and this person, none of these people need it, it's worthless. It becomes worthless. And I wish rich people heard that, because if all you got is rich people, your money is worthless. I just needed to put that out there. If you never share with poor people and middle class people, your money becomes worthless. There cannot just be only rich people. It just can't be. Okay. Thank you for that, Ben. Absolutely. Waterworld. Watch it. See, everybody thought that movie was so corny, whack, and lame. That movie is great. And I ain't talking about, it's just like The Walking Dead. Don't look at it for the acting. Look at the movie and look at the realization of what they're doing, the human interaction. That's real. Because you will have marauders, and you will have outsiders, and you will have a village of people that's trying to keep society together. It's crazy. That's what we're about to be going through. That's pretty much what we're already gearing up to do as we speak. Right? I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to be realistic with you. That's all. Okay? I don't want to keep y'all. Say bartering is good. It works. Everybody is not selfish. And your name is Queen Nuzari. Bartering is good. It works. Everybody is not selfish. But Queen Nuzari, I do truly say yes to that. I agree with you 100%. But Queen Nazari, what you have to prepare for is some people are, sweetheart. Some people are greedy. Some people are selfish. And if you go through life thinking that nobody's selfish and all bartering is good, you're going to be the first one that they snatch up. I'm just saying, I'm no disrespect whatsoever. I'm just telling you, please don't go through life with that mindset. Because that's when you'll get got. Right when you think when you start trusting everybody and trusting every system, you set yourself up to be a victim. So you are right. I agree. All people aren't selfish, and I don't know how you meant it, but I'm just telling you, some people are. Those are the ones you need to be ready for. Okay? So with that, thank you, Ladybug 629. In a crisis, people change. Queen Nazari says, already know them kind. You just got to keep your community together. I don't know where you're getting your information, sister. I don't even know where you live. But good luck to you. Because you know what? Sometime your community will be the first one to turn on you. I'm not trying to sound negative. I'm just trying to be realistic as I possibly can. You just can't be trusting everybody. You just can't. I'm trying to be as optimistic as I can, but I don't. I will feel bad letting you leave up out of here thinking that everybody, especially now, should be trusted. Especially now. Especially now. Thank you, Gene. Thank you for that. Say it's not that they will become selfish. Some people just ain't going to do it. Listen, sister, Queen Nazari, I'm going to say this to you with the utmost respect. Good luck. Good luck. And the reason I say that is because I don't know where you live or where you are, but are you watching the world around us right now? And you still speak the way you speak? Let me tell you something. I've said this a million times on this video and on this channel. Bad times will turn your best friends into your worst enemies. So absolutely, your community will be the first to report you. So don't, amen. Let me tell you something. I don't know where people be getting all of this. I don't know. It's not realistic. Hell, you can go and watch an episode, and it's fictional, but you can watch an episode of damn Walking Dead and realize, yo, your best friends will be the one to steal your old lady. Hell, you can look at human nature now. Your best friend will be the one to steal your husband. It won't be no stranger out in the street. It'll be your best friend or your sister. It won't be some stranger in the street that steal your wife. It'll be your best friend or your brother. This is not the time right now Say, I've been studying the world around us for the last 15 years. I do a lot of reading. Queen Azari, good luck, sweetheart. Just good luck. You do a lot of studying. You didn't say you did a lot of living and experiencing. You've done a lot of studying. See, there's a difference between reading a book and living. It's a difference. And you must be fairly young, because what you saying to me sound like I'm talking to my son. I'm talking about the youngest one. You must be very young, because reading books gives you an idea. Reading books gives you an idea. Hands-on experience gives you experience and knowledge. There is no, you can't separate the two. Your books are just to know what to expect. Your hands-on knowledge is to know what you know. There, you can't substitute one without the other. And young lady, if that's how you go through life, is believing everything that you read in a book is to be factual, I wish you much luck. You know, when I was in nursing school, how many people nurses, medical field, everything you learn in that nursing book, nothing is that cut and dry. Nothing. Everything you do in the medical field is almost like you're rigging something up and together. Setting bones and setting limbs and everything that you do in the nursing field, everything you do, you are learning as you go. Thank you. Back to me, said me, RN, nothing you have to go through it to get through. I didn't understand it. Everything you're doing, you're fabricating something to make something work. Nothing in that book is what it said. It says in the book you should do X, Y, Z today. And now they'll start breathing again and be alive. None of that worked. But my sister, I'm going to stop talking to you, because it's folks like you. You just got to learn for yourself, and I'm not going to disrespect you at all. I'm going to just say good luck on that journey, okay? Carry a big stick. That's all I can say. Because you're going to have people coming at you left and right, okay? That's right. Thank you, Serenity. Critical thinking all the time. Nothing is ever as it seems, okay? So with that being said, exactly, I caught that, Katrina, absolutely. Um, all my fruit trees are in bloom, yes. So okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, wait a minute. I am an MT. I learned things that weren't in the book. Sometimes you have to adapt to changes. You are 100% right. You have to adapt to everything constantly. And for you, it's even about your surroundings. So it ain't always just everything cut and dry, and now you got to sit out here and fabricate a situation. But your scenery changes and your landscape changes for every single situation that you go into, from going into a house, going into a building, going into somebody's yard, a traffic accident. Nothing is set in stone with y'all. So let me let y'all go. Hey, RX Nails. Girl, you always having fun. You be making me want to get on a cruise. It's good to see you, my sister. Everybody, have a wonderful day. I got a video for y'all tomorrow. Be looking out for it. And then just keep watching, because I got something for you. Do you have your quail set up there? So can you show us? I have chickens too. Guess what? My quails got killed. I only got 2 left. I took them home where I thought it was safe and put them in a cage, and something grabbed the cage, pulled it to the big cage, reached in and pulled them through both cages. I got a male and a female, and I'm so sick I could puke. Yep. So I do have them set up, and I'll show you exactly how I got them set up. Come on, pup. I can show you that. And listen, when I tell you my feelings is hurt about it, my feelings are destroyed. And I mean it, I'm not even joking. My feelings are really hurt because I'm so excited about the quail. I was so excited. So I can show you without even disturbing them. Let me see if I got any eggs. No. This is all I got left. But this is the setup that I have. Let me see. And I got them up there on this roost. This is how I had them at my house. Inside of a big cage, just like this. I had them set. Let me go in here so you can see better. Because I know these bars is getting in y'all way. And these are girls that they were at my house and one of them got snatched through the fence. So I had to bring them back out here. So I got to get that cage out here. But this is them. They're real laid back, real cool. This is their setup. I did have 6. I had 2 males and 4 females. But I got them some sand because they love sand. Got them some buckets of sand. They can hang out. So hopefully they'll start mating soon and I won't have to worry about it at all. So that's them. And this is the setup. They're in here with the black Somali chickens. Is one of these got little sparkly diamonds on her back. Where is Diamond at? Where's she at? Oh, Diamond, Diamond. Oh, I love you, Diamond. Oh, where are you, Diamond? This is Diamond. She the biggest one. Every feather, she got a little sparkle at the tip of each feather. Somebody said I got skunks. But yep. So that's it. This is the center cage right now. Taking center cage. Black Somali. This is the crew. Everybody is so chill. And let me tell you something. Just in case you don't know, I should have done this ages ago. Right now, they're gonna be banging on wax. That speckled one, I'ma kick him dead in the nuts. He really, I ain't feeling him. He is trying to mount. Damn, I moved too fast. He is trying to mount. Think he old enough to get his freak on? Cause he sure keeps smelling some butts. Now, him and her were together. The really dark black one, all black one. The gray one he fighting with right now. No, that's not true. Yeah. Man. They funny, y'all. They funny. Look, I had Lady Led. Lady Led was here feeding them. Oh. I told y'all I was gonna let y'all watch them eat with their hands. Look at this fool. He was picking her booty up. He picked her up with him. He a freak. He picked the butt up. Yep. That's pretty much how it happens. And he getting. Oh man, you kidding me? Look, he picking it up. He picking it up, ain't he? There it is. There it is. Slow roll it. Stroke it with emotion. Had a girl much longer. And she put that thing on me. She taught me how to take my time and do it right. How to be a certified lover. Make it good under the cover. Slow roll it. Mm. Stroke it with emotion. Yeah. Go on, boy, slow roll it. Slow roll it. Nah, just stroke it with emotion. I don't know what else to do in this situation. Like, what else do I say? I didn't know what else to do for the man. But that song, if you ain't never heard Slow Roll It, that was a song out about, I don't know, 15 years ago. Some old blues song I heard down in Mississippi, visiting my wife's family. This some kale. See, I'm about to get this garden planted. And I've been tearing these weeds out, giving them to them. So watch this. Slow roll it. Mm-hmm. Stroke it with emotion, baby. Slow roll it. Slow roll it. You got to stroke it with emotion, baby. Okay. I had a girl much older, and she put that thing on me. Huh. She taught me how to take my time and do it right. How to be a certified lover and make it good under the cover. Slow roll it, baby. Yeah. Stroke it with emotion, girl. Now, I want to show y'all they use their little hands. They be using their hands like little people. Watch. Hold it. Hold it with your little hand. Look, look, see, look. See her hold it down? Move, Chubbs. Chubb rocks the man. Came in. She hold it with her little hand. She said, take my little hand. It's stronger. See her little feet? They grab with the little feet. See how they hold with their feet? She like, tired of you always stealing my clothes in my closet. Stay out of my closet. There you go, little fella. See, hold it with your hand, little fella. See, this the man right here. He's the male. That's my original female over there. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. And they sound funny eating. I really like her. I like her. She remind me of somebody I know. So I could sit here and show y'all this all day long. But I really need to figure out what I'm about to do. All right, y'all. Listen, it's been a stone groove, my man. You are the most righteous. Thank you for that Living Out Loud. Hey, Living Out Loud podcast. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the pond fund. Appreciate that. I gotta take these boots off. Look, here's another one. I gotta go get my boots and bring them out here. Because guess what you don't do? Don't walk in them cages with them piggy wiggies and then think you about to walk in your house. You talking about Dukerino. No, I walked in there one day and I kept saying, soon as I get through the door, like, man, did I take that doo-doo out of here? Yeah. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. But look, I put this in front of them the other day because this little planter, they freaked out. They wasn't having that. So that's gonna be my little planter on the outside of the pen. That's not real, pup. You know I'm wrong for that. See, I'm having too much fun being cruelty to animals. I'm gonna give them some more weeds and then I'm gonna get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful day. I love you and I'm out. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments section below. All right. I really want you guys to get as much knowledge about this as you possibly can. Share the knowledge. If you have a homestead right now, put your information down in the comment section below and let everybody else read your journey. You don't know how many people you're helping, okay? Because some people think this is impossible. And it's other people that's not realistic at all. So they need to hear the truth. All right? With that being said, Left Farmer 73, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace. As soon as I figure out how to cut this off. Because I don't know. Oh, here you go. See y'all later.